Did you know that eating the wrong kind of nuts could increase your risk of heart disease by up to 48%? Sounds shocking, right? What if I told you that some of the most popular nuts you keep in your kitchen could be silently harming your health without you even realizing it? Well, that's not just a random scare tactic. It's the result of long-term research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. And today, I'm going to share the truth with you. We all believe we're making healthy choices when we reach for a handful of nuts. After all, they're small, convenient, and packed with nutrients, right? But what if I told you that some of the most common nuts could be triggering inflammation, clogging your arteries, and even affecting your memory? In fact, one particular nut, often praised in low-carb diets, has been linked to toxic buildup that harms your liver, kidneys, and brain. Stay with me, because today we're not only going to reveal the top 4 nuts that should be in your diet, we're also going to expose the worst offenders. And we'll even talk about the #1 most dangerous nut, the one with a dark secret that nobody talks about. Let me share a story with you. A few years ago, I met an elderly woman named Susan. She was vibrant, active, and always made sure to eat a handful of nuts every day, believing it was the key to her longevity. She loved almonds, walnuts, and cashews, and she was proud of her healthy snack choices. But as time went on, Susan started noticing subtle changes. She couldn't remember things as easily as she used to. Her doctor even mentioned her cholesterol levels were creeping up, despite all the healthy choices she was making. It wasn't until Susan learned the truth about some of her favorite nuts that she realized those seemingly healthy snacks might have been silently sabotaging her health. Now, you don't have to be like Susan, wondering if you're unknowingly harming yourself.
Today, I'm here to help you make the best informed choices so you can protect your health and enjoy your snacks without any worries. Let's start with one of the most beloved nuts around, almonds. You might already know that almonds are great for you, but did you know they're one of the most complete plant-based foods, especially for seniors? Let me show you why almonds should be a regular part of your diet. Almonds are packed with calcium, and as we age, maintaining strong bones becomes even more important. Just 1 ounce of almonds, about 23 nuts, delivers around 97 milligrams of calcium, which is almost a quarter of the calcium found in a 4-ounce glass of milk. If you're someone who's concerned about thinning bones or osteoporosis, almonds can be a real ally. Calcium is essential, but here's the secret. It needs magnesium to work its magic. Magnesium helps ensure that calcium gets to your bones rather than accumulating in soft tissues or arteries. Together, calcium and magnesium create a powerful duo that supports skeletal strength without increasing your cardiovascular risk. But that's not all. Almonds are also rich in antioxidants, particularly in their skins. These antioxidants, like flavonoids and vitamin E, work together to reduce oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress is a major contributor to cellular aging and memory loss. In fact, studies have shown that diets rich in vitamin E, like those including almonds, are linked to lower rates of cognitive decline in seniors. So by eating almonds, you're not just supporting your bones, but you're also giving your brain a much-needed boost. Almonds are also heart healthy. Each ounce provides around 9 grams of monounsaturated fats, which are known to lower LDL, bad cholesterol, while boosting HDL, good cholesterol. This balance helps maintain healthy arteries and improves overall heart function. And if that wasn't enough, almonds are high in fiber, about 3.5 grams per ounce, more than most other nuts.
This fiber not only helps with digestion, but also helps control cholesterol levels. Now, while almonds are incredible, there's one thing you should keep in mind. They're calorie dense. 1 ounce delivers about 160 calories, which can add up quickly. So while they're healthy, it's easy to overeat, especially if you're snacking mindlessly. To get the most out of almonds without overindulging, stick to a small handful each day, and if you're watching your weight or managing metabolic health, this is a great way to keep things balanced. For those who find the tough skin of almonds hard to digest, there's an easy solution. You can soak almonds overnight to soften the skin, or opt for blanched almonds, which have the skin removed. This makes them easier on your digestive system and can help you absorb even more of the health benefits they offer. So, to recap, almonds are an exceptional choice for seniors looking to improve bone strength, preserve cognitive function, and support heart health. With their powerful combination of calcium, magnesium, antioxidants, and healthy fats, almonds deserve a spot in your daily routine. But remember, moderation is key. Stick to 1 ounce a day to reap the benefits without overdoing it. Next up, we have walnuts. These nuts are literally shaped like a brain, and there's a good reason for that. Walnuts are packed with brain-boosting nutrients that can help keep your mind sharp as you age. Let's dive into why they should be a staple in your diet. Walnuts are a fantastic source of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which is crucial for brain health. In fact, just 1 ounce of walnuts, about 14 halves, provides around 2.5 grams of ALA. Why is this important? Omega-3s are essential for maintaining the structure and flexibility of brain cell membranes, and they play a key role in supporting communication between neurons. For seniors, this is especially valuable as it helps protect against age-related cognitive decline. But omega-3s aren't the only benefit walnuts offer. They're also rich in polyphenols, which are powerful antioxidants. What makes walnuts unique is that their polyphenols can cross the blood-brain barrier, which means they directly work within your brain to reduce inflammation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the leading causes of neurological disorders like Alzheimer's, and walnuts can help combat this inflammation, potentially protecting your brain from the damage that comes with aging. Studies have shown that eating walnuts regularly can help improve cognitive flexibility and processing speed. In fact, a clinical study involving older adults showed that consuming 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks led to measurable improvements in cognitive function. This means that adding walnuts to your diet may help you think more clearly, react quicker, and even retain more information, essential benefits for staying sharp as you age. Besides their cognitive benefits, walnuts are also great for improving your sleep. Walnuts contain small amounts of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. For seniors, sleep problems are common, and disrupted sleep can negatively impact both mental and physical health. Having a handful of walnuts in the evening can help promote better, more restful sleep. Let's not forget that walnuts are heart-healthy too. The arginine in walnuts helps produce nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and improves blood circulation. This not only supports your heart health but also helps regulate blood pressure. Walnuts can even improve the elasticity of blood vessels, which is essential for healthy circulation, especially as we get older. While walnuts offer a wealth of benefits, there are a few things to keep in mind. Due to their high fat content, walnuts can cause mild indigestion for some individuals, especially if eaten in large quantities. A small handful a day, about 1.5 ounces, is usually the perfect amount to enjoy all the health benefits without any digestive discomfort. Walnuts are a powerhouse for brain health. Their rich omega-3 content, polyphenols, and melatonin make them ideal for preserving cognitive function, improving sleep, and supporting heart health. Just like almonds, moderation is key. 1.5 ounces a day can provide all the benefits without the risk of overeating. Now that we've seen how walnuts can help protect your brain, let's talk about another nut that can give you a metabolism boost and keep your heart healthy. Next on the list are pistachios. These little green gems may be small, but don't let their size fool you. Pistachios are packed with nutrients that can benefit your heart, blood sugar, and overall health. Let's take a closer look at why they should be your go-to snack. Pistachios are an excellent source of potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in regulating blood pressure. Just 1 ounce of pistachios, about 49 kernels, provides around 285 milligrams of potassium, which helps counteract the negative effects of sodium in your diet. For seniors who struggle with high blood pressure, pistachios can be a natural way to help balance things out. Not only do they support blood pressure, but pistachios are also heart healthy. They contain phytosterols, which are plant compounds that help lower LDL, bad cholesterol levels. The monounsaturated fats found in pistachios also help reduce inflammation and improve arterial function, contributing to a healthier cardiovascular system. Clinical studies have shown that regular pistachio consumption can result in small but meaningful reductions in systolic blood pressure, which is a key factor in heart health. But pistachios aren't just great for your heart. They also support blood sugar control. One of the best things about pistachios is their low glycemic index. This means that when you eat pistachios, they help slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing those dreaded post-meal blood sugar spikes. For seniors managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be a game changer. Even adding a small handful of pistachios to a high-carb meal can positively impact your blood glucose levels. Pistachios are also rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are carotenoids known for their ability to protect the macula of the eye. This is particularly important as we age, because age-related macular degeneration, AMD, is a leading cause of vision loss in seniors. By including pistachios in your diet, you're not only protecting your heart, but also helping to preserve your vision. Lutein, found in pistachios, is also present in brain tissue, and emerging studies suggest it may play a role in maintaining mental clarity later in life. So these small nuts could help protect both your eyes and your brain. From a nutritional standpoint, pistachios are a balanced mix of plant-based protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Each ounce contains around 6 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber, making them an ideal snack for seniors looking to maintain muscle mass and digestive health. Their protein content helps keep you feeling full and satisfied, while the fiber helps with digestion and supports gut health. While pistachios are nutrient-dense, they do contain moderate amounts of potassium and phosphorus, so if you have kidney disease or need to monitor your potassium intake, it's best to check with your healthcare provider before adding them to your daily routine. Also, be mindful of the salt content. Many commercially available pistachios are salted, which can increase your sodium intake. Opt for unsalted or lightly salted pistachios to keep things in check. In summary, pistachios are an excellent addition to any senior's diet. They support heart health by lowering cholesterol and improving blood pressure, help manage blood sugar levels, protect your vision, and provide a balanced source of protein and fiber. But as with any food, moderation is key. Enjoying a small handful each day can provide significant health benefits without overdoing it. Last but certainly not least, we have Brazil nuts. These large, nutrient-dense nuts are loaded with something truly special: selenium. If you've never given Brazil nuts much thought, now is the time to start, because they offer some serious health benefits that can support your thyroid, reduce inflammation, and even boost your cognitive function. Brazil nuts are a superfood when it comes to supporting thyroid health. Just one Brazil nut contains around 96 micrograms of selenium, which is actually more than enough to meet the recommended daily intake for most adults. Selenium is essential for the conversion of thyroid hormone T4 into its active form, T3. This is crucial for regulating metabolism, energy production, and mood. As we age, many seniors, particularly postmenopausal women, are at risk of thyroid dysfunction, but Brazil nuts can play a key role in supporting better thyroid function. Beyond thyroid health, Brazil nuts have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Selenium plays a major role in the body's antioxidant defense system, specifically through its role in glutathione peroxidase, an important enzyme that protects cells from oxidative damage. Inflammation is often linked to chronic diseases like arthritis and metabolic syndrome, both of which become more common with age. By including Brazil nuts in your diet, you can help reduce those harmful inflammatory markers, easing discomfort from conditions like joint pain and metabolic issues. Brazil nuts also contribute to neurological resilience. Selenium is involved in protecting brain cells from oxidative stress, which is a leading cause of cognitive decline. Studies have shown that selenium may improve memory, mood, and overall brain function, making it especially beneficial for seniors looking to maintain mental clarity as they age. Regular consumption of Brazil nuts has even been linked to a lower risk of conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Another benefit of Brazil nuts is their contribution to bone and muscle health. Selenium, along with magnesium and phosphorus found in Brazil nuts, helps support bone density and muscle function. As we age, our bones can become more fragile, and our muscles may lose mass, but these nutrients can help slow down that process, providing your body with the support it needs for strength and balance. Now, while Brazil nuts are incredibly nutrient-dense, there's one important thing to keep in mind. You only need a small amount. Because they are so high in selenium, eating too many Brazil nuts can lead to selenium toxicity, known as selenosis. Symptoms of selenosis can include fatigue, gastrointestinal issues, and even hair loss. To stay safe, just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day is all you need to enjoy their full benefits. To sum it up, Brazil nuts are a powerhouse for seniors. They're rich in selenium, which supports thyroid function, reduces inflammation, and helps protect your brain and bones. However, remember that moderation is key. Stick to 1 or 2 nuts a day to avoid consuming too much selenium while still reaping the incredible health benefits. We've covered the best nuts to eat, but now it's time to shine a light on the ones you should avoid. You might be surprised to learn that some of the most popular nuts out there are not as harmless as they seem. Let's dive into the nuts that could secretly be harming your health and why you should be cautious when adding them to your diet. First up, let's talk about peanuts. While they're one of the most common snacks around, peanuts actually pose some serious health risks, especially for seniors. One of the biggest concerns with peanuts is their potential contamination by aflatoxins. These are toxic compounds produced by molds that grow on peanuts, and they can be harmful to the liver over time. In fact, even low-level chronic exposure to aflatoxins has been linked to liver cancer and weakened immune function. But that's not all. Peanuts are also extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 isn't bad in small amounts, too much of it, especially in the absence of omega-3s, can promote systemic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to numerous health issues, such as heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline, problems that become more prevalent as we age. Next, let's discuss cashews. While they're delicious and often used in cooking, cashews are surprisingly high in carbohydrates, about 9 grams of total carbs per ounce, with only 1 gram of fiber. This elevated carb load can cause blood sugar spikes, which is problematic for seniors managing prediabetes or diabetes. Another hidden risk with cashews is their oxalate content. Oxalates are compounds that can bind with calcium in the digestive tract and lead to the formation of kidney stones in susceptible individuals. For seniors with compromised kidney function or a history of kidney stones, consuming cashews regularly can exacerbate the risk of developing painful stones. On top of that, raw cashews contain a toxic resin called urushiol, which is also found in poison ivy. Thankfully, cashews are always roasted to remove this resin, but improperly processed cashews can still carry trace amounts, which can cause allergic reactions or skin irritation. Macadamia nuts are often considered a luxurious snack, but when it comes to health, they might not be the best choice. While they're deliciously buttery and rich, they're also extremely calorie-dense, with just 10-12 nuts packing around 200 calories, mostly from fat. Macadamias are also notably high in saturated fat, with nearly 3 to 4 grams per ounce. Excessive intake of saturated fat can contribute to rising LDL cholesterol levels, which is problematic for seniors already dealing with cardiovascular conditions. If you're on a heart-healthy diet or taking statins, these extra fats can undermine your progress. Another issue with macadamias is their potential to cause digestive problems. The high fat content places extra stress on the gallbladder, and for those with existing gallstones, eating macadamias can trigger abdominal pain or even gallbladder attacks. So, while they may seem like a tasty treat, it's important to consume them sparingly. Last on the list are pine nuts, which may seem like an exotic addition to your diet, but they come with some strange and unpleasant side effects. One of the most peculiar issues with pine nuts is something called pine mouth syndrome. After eating pine nuts, some people experience a persistent metallic or bitter taste in their mouth, which can last for days or even weeks. While it's not harmful, it can certainly make eating unpleasant and even lead to unintentional weight loss, which is especially concerning for seniors who are already at risk of undernutrition. Pine nuts also have the potential to interfere with certain medications. They contain compounds that can affect the metabolism of blood pressure drugs, antidepressants, and cholesterol-lowering medications. If you're on any of these medications, consistently eating pine nuts could alter how the drugs work, leading to side effects or reduced efficacy. Lastly, pine nuts are very high in polyunsaturated fats, which are prone to oxidation. When these fats oxidize, they can cause inflammation in the body, contributing to long-term tissue damage and other health problems. Always ensure your pine nuts are fresh, as old or rancid pine nuts can have these adverse effects. To sum it up, while nuts can be an amazing source of nutrition, some of them come with hidden risks that shouldn't be overlooked. Peanuts, cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts can cause everything from liver damage and kidney stones to blood sugar issues and inflammation. So be mindful of the nuts you include in your diet and choose wisely. Now that you know the nuts to avoid, it's time to make healthier choices. Have you experienced any of these side effects from eating certain nuts? Or have you found a nut that works wonders for your health? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more health tips that can help you live your best life. Take control of your health today. Now that you know which nuts to eat and which ones to avoid, it's time to talk about how to actually include these powerhouse foods into your daily routine. Nuts are incredibly versatile, and with a little creativity, you can easily enjoy all the benefits they offer. Let's dive into some simple, practical tips and recipes that will help you incorporate healthy nuts into your diet. The first thing to keep in mind is how you prepare your nuts. Raw or lightly roasted nuts are generally the healthiest options, but if you're someone who has trouble digesting nuts, soaking them overnight can make a big difference. Soaking helps break down the phytic acid in nuts, which can interfere with nutrient absorption, and it softens their texture, making them easier on your digestive system. You can soak almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and even cashews to enjoy a smoother and more digestible snack. We've covered a lot today, and I hope you now have a deeper understanding of how nuts can support your health in so many powerful ways. From strengthening your bones and protecting your heart, to boosting brain function and fighting inflammation, the right nuts can make a significant difference in your well-being. But as we've also learned, not all nuts are created equal. Some, like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, offer amazing benefits, while others, such as peanuts, cashews, and macadamia nuts, can come with hidden risks if consumed too often. Remember, moderation is key. By including just a small handful of the right nuts in your daily routine, you can enjoy their benefits without worrying about consuming too many calories or harmful fats. And don't forget, there are so many delicious ways to add nuts to your meals, from salads to smoothies to savory dishes. Small changes, like choosing the right nuts, can have a big impact on your long-term health. Whether you're looking to improve your heart health, protect your brain, or maintain strong bones, making these adjustments can help you live a longer, healthier life. So, start today. Incorporate these nutrient-packed foods into your diet and watch as your body thanks you for it. Now it's time to hear from you. How do you incorporate nuts into your diet? Do you have any favorite recipes or tips to share? I'd love to know. Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation started. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more life-changing health tips, and share this video with anyone you think might benefit. Together, we can all make healthier choices and live our best lives. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more ways to live a vibrant and healthy life. Until then, stay healthy and keep making those small, impactful changes every day